He proves it to us. I'm like
The guy had HIV, and I'd seen photos and stuff of him at that time. So it was my responsibility as an actor, and be embarrassed and wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't get out of the way. So the weight loss was a great journey for me. It was hard in its own right, but it was great. It was wonderful. It helped me focus on what I needed to do, and I got to, like I said, put my blinders on and not look in the rearview mirror at the rest of what was going on in my life. Thankfully, I had a wife and family that were taken care of behind me and got to go to work. The richest, probably, one of the richest challenges. Yeah.
Or like you can read it on the stage.
I actually loved it because there was no vanity in the movie. I didn't wear makeup. I wasn't lit. No one ever put a bounce up to make me look pretty. I didn't wear a stitch of makeup, and my clothes were kind of frumpy, and I loved it. I didn't even have to think about it. I just embraced it.
Rats. I have to go to work because I loved it so much. I loved the story, and I just wanted to work with Matthew again, and I lived with Jean-Marc, having seen it.
Well, I didn't want to go to work, and I was grumpy when this movie came across my life because I didn't really want to do it. I liked being home, but I loved it, and it was working with Matthew and then working with Jean-Marc, whose films I loved, and I knew that he'd be inspiring, and he was, and I knew that Matthew would be amazing, and he is, so.
Yeah, of course. It'll be great. Thank you.
I saw Matthew after losing nearly 40 pounds.
Yeah, well, at first I saw him at 30, and I went, wow, it's great, man. Thank you. It's cool. I'm blown away. I was blown away, man. I was, the crew, the director, we're the first audience, and we're, action, cut. Wow.
It's how all the main things happen. All over the world. Drop 30 pounds in 3 weeks, wax my entire body and walk around in heels for a couple of months. That seemed like the perfect opportunity to return to acting. As it was and is the role of a lifetime. I feel really fortunate to have been able to play this part. I knew from the very beginning it was special, and I did my very best to deliver. Well, I hope that the transgender community is really proud. I hope that they recognize and see a real living person up there, not a cliche or a stereotype.